I thought I was pregnant with my teddy bear.
जा सिमरन जा, खा ले अपने पराठे.
I'm also a gold digger.
इसे overthinking कहते हैं, awareness नहीं कहते हैं.
Look at these fools.
Are you guys actually scheduling sex?
Namaste, hello and welcome to The Chaos. Today's episode is going to be very khas. Self-worth, situationships and sex schedule ko sync. Aaj, puri shiddat se what are we going to overthink? In girl math, no ROI, only return on dating we chase. Gaslighting, ghosting, toxic masculinity we must replace. Kya talking to chatbots hai hamari loneliness ka consolation? Girl, I'm okay with hydration, manifestation and emotional regulation. Ye doom scroll karte karte, what a delulu we create. Yeah, let's fall in love with ourselves, yeah, cause haters gonna hate. About time I stop rhyming and my guests say milao. So beautiful, so elegant, just looking like a wow.
Just looking like a wow.
यार खुद की तारीफ मतलब ये क्या था?
Please, oh my god, wow.
Just wow.
Wow. I mean, why am I so excited to talk to you guys today? Like, are you guys emotionally unavailable, commitment phobic, inconsistent, walking, talking red flags?
Excuse me?
Or because I'm attracted to those, no?
Oh, sorry, I'm a bit slow.
I don't know how to take that at all. I don't know whether I should be happy.
It wasn't a compliment, just in case. Like,
It wasn't?
karo na, calculate. Thoda algebra karo.
No, but
Achha,
if you're
sorry, maths
attracted to
achhi nahi hai.
those kind of people, then definitely it
She
is a
has
compliment.
properly called us here. Properly called us here to insult us. And we have said yes.
I have flags every
We have
time.
said yes.
Don't we do that
I
in
will
general?
throw a red flag at her if she insults us.
Bringing it back to hello. I am actually extremely excited because you probably up tak ke episodes mein the first people who actually don't know. You know, now they're coming these two stranger women who have
Stranger
never...
or strange?
Strange and stranger?
Strange strangers.
Strange.
Have we reached
I
a
don't,
roast
I don't
group?
think you guys are strange yet. Baki to, we'll get to know through as we go and have this conversation.
I'm not.
right? Yeah?
I'm not strange.
Prove it.
I'm
Usually the person who says, I have not farted is the one who has farted, right? So
Yeah,
the same
logic
logic applies here.
Acha, theek hai, okay.
You're becoming
Guys, we're in the beginning of 2024, so I just wanted to do like a quick vibe check. What are we feeling? What are our ins, outs for 2023? What's the vibe?
Honestly, 2024 is looking bright.
Yeah. Bright and shiny.
Yeah, 2023 was like, for me at least, I don't know about you guys, I think it was my worst year by far.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know why I've spoken to so many people around me also and me also. I feel the same. I don't know, 2023 ऐसा नहीं है कि कुछ बहुत disastrous हुआ, but कुछ अच्छा नहीं हुआ.
2023 के बारे में क्या बात कर रहे हो?
I'm just saying that 2023
2022, 2021, 2019, 2018, सब.
सब ऐसा ही गया.
Look at these fools.
Guys, water. Somebody get us some water.
Expecting happiness and all.
It's okay.
You tell us, what about your 2024?
What about you?
I think 2023 was a very like learning kind of a lesson year for me, you know. Expect nahi kiya tha. I thought a lot of things were in transit and they would eventualize. In 2023, kuch nahi hua, you know. So for the first time in many years, I was like, oh, okay, why are things so slow? You know, why are things not moving? I
Yeah.
thought this was going to be more of a year of consolidation, some decisions, some movement, you know. But then again, you know, if what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You know?
I'm telling you, the
Anyway.
most ignorant people and the most delusional people in this world are the happiest.
That's true. I agree.
No, but
They're the happiest.
ignorance is
फर्क ही नहीं
far
पड़ता.
away from me. You know, I wish there was. I feel like I'm also in that middle of like an existential crisis. You know, थोड़ा बहुत like क्योंकि मैं ज़्यादा किताबों में घुस गई हूँ life में. You know.
ये तो अच्छी बात होती थी.
Yeah, but ignorance is bliss. Yeah, imagine you know so much, you're so aware, and
This
you know,
awareness is a
awareness
problem.
is a problem.
Are you
yeah.
guys really suggesting that people should stop becoming aware?
No, but then with awareness comes more darkness, more
And you
pain,
start
more suffering, more
intellectualizing
growth, and you start
everything.
intellectualizing everything. You start seeing signs.
अरे
You
but
become
yeah.
a little more
कि
like
क्या इसका मतलब ये क्यों हो रहा है
हाँ.
मेरे साथ? अच्छा मैंने ये खाया तो इसकी वजह से ये हो रहा है.
like
उसको overthinking कहते हैं, awareness नहीं
but
कहते हैं.
there's a
guys.
very thin line, and it's very
Yeah.
hard to create and maintain that balance. Coming back to, you guys have been friends for a really long time, or at least that's how you portray yourselves to be on social media, and it looks really nice. So good acting for sure, 10 on 10
Thanks, yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Why don't you introduce, yourselves? I mean, you introduce her, you introduce her,
Fantastic, I love
Yeah.
that. Can you go first?
ये है
and I will
सलोनी.
give you guys rating, of course. Goes without saying.
तो ये है सलोनी. कैमरा को करूँ या आपको ही?
आप कहीं पे भी करिए.
तो ये है सलोनी खन्ना.
हाँ, ये सही है.
मैं आपको
यार
ही
तू
बताती
कैमरा
हूँ.
को कर यार.
तो ये है सलोनी खन्ना जो शादी के बाद हुई है सलोनी पटेल. ये आई है साउथ दिल्ली से. तो इसका मतलब ये है कि उसका घर काफी आलीशान और काफी बड़ा है और उसके बाप के पैसे बहुत है इसके पास.
तू जानती है मेरा बाप कौन है?
मैं जानती हूँ.
ये
और
वो
वो
दिल्ली
काफी
में सब
अमीर है.
जानते हैं एक दूसरे के बाप को कौन है.
She started off as a model. She was a model when she first came to Mumbai.
I mean, look at me.
And when she came to Mumbai, she lived like a peasant.
Humility is my first name.
Yeah. She lived with 4 people in one small studio apartment. And she slept on the floor.
Can I introduce
And
myself
then-
because she clearly doesn't know
I
me
can
at
do
all.
a better job, yeah. In
Thank
Ganguli,
You know, I hate her so much. I don't know how to do this.
Then stop touching me. I'll introduce her. I'll introduce myself and I'll introduce her.
Haan,
because
okay,
she
do.
clearly sucks at
Okay,
it.
do.
This is Srishti Ganguli Rindani, half Gujarati and half Bengali. And
doesn't know either of the languages.
doesn't know either of the languages.
Because my parents spoken only one language.
doesn't
Which
know
is
a lot of things.
Hindi or English.
Oh, I
Hindi.
thought patriarchy.
Huh?
Patriarchy. Sorry, nothing.
Nice.
Nothing. I didn't say it.
What did she say?
Nice.
What did she say? Tell me
Is
my
that
ear.
true?
Tell me my ear.
Is that true?
Patriarchy.
Ah!
Sorry,
It
continue.
is. Yeah. Actor, Bengali, Gujarati, घर में सबसे छोटी, दिमाग से भी सबसे छोटी, and has 2 friends. Both are here. Me, and that's also
Don't
because,
body shame yourself, yeah.
No, तुम इतनी
it's
भी
okay.
तुम इतनी भी मोटी
I'm
नहीं
not-
हो.
I'm believe in inclusivity, so it's fine. Anything and everything works. And so currently,
Good one.
we did a show together. Is how we met. And to be honest, now in all fairness, she was fantastic in it. That's about it. I don't have anything. And she sings very well, and she's a very good writer.
इसका introduction कर रहे हो या मैं करूँ?
आप
करो, मैं करती हूँ. This one, Salonie, right here, she is an engineer.
Yes, that's true.
She started her career as a corporate chick with TCS. Then
Yes,
she
that's
moved
true.
on to become a model. Then she's also a sex educator. She is also a performing artist. She sings really beautifully.
Oh wow, thanks.
And she can play this little instrument.
Basically,
Honestly,
what
I knew
well.
none of this, so I don't think I would have ever been able to.
And then she
introduce
ventured
her.
out to follow her dreams and become an actor.
Yes.
And
Basically, I tried everything.
that's all of what you do, or is there more to
I
it?
tried everything. I was not successful at any of them, so I kept moving from one to the other.
No, but is that true? Because I feel like even I've had a very similar journey. I like to always have like a very well curated, diverse portfolio of things that I want to do. I just don't
Yeah.
want to do one thing.
I think
You
I
know?
get bored easily.
I feel like we're very flickering in that sense.
Yeah.
Also, I always have this feeling that you have one life, right?
Yeah.
Like, try whatever you can. I don't know. I just don't want to die sitting in front of the computer in a corporate job. I'm sorry, no offense to anybody who loves doing it.
I mean,
But-
honestly, I wouldn't at some point want to go back to it in my life. Like, I'm
Maybe.
very open, I'm very inquisitive, I'm very curious that way.
Yeah.
And in my case, and I feel like a little bit of what I could understand about your personality type is that you are good at so many things. So, sometimes choice becomes a problem, right?
Oh,
because you have
really?
so much choice that you put your finger to anything, you'll be able to sort of, be good at
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
Even
But
if you're-
sticking to it is
Sticking to it is an
Um,
issue because, you find something else which attracts you and then you're like, oh, I can be good at that too.
Yeah.
So it's that's how like, your journey
think-
has been very like up and down.
Yeah, I think my
You know?
only problem has
Hmm.
been follow through.
Yeah.
Like I love picking up new things and
Yeah.
then I just
And then you
Drop it.
get, and we get onto it with so much excitement and full passion and energy, and we give it 100%. And then there is something
Something else
that
comes.
happens. We reach that plateau, and
yeah.
and then we move on to the next thing.
But now I feel like I am in a
So
place.
is like acting that one?
It really is. And I figured that out recently. For the
Hmm.
longest time, anyone would ask me, I would say, I don't know if this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. But I have figured out that this is definitely one of the things I want to stick to. But knowing me, myself, I need to have affairs with other.
Correct.
I'm not having an affair with Af, but I'm just saying.
Got it. No, but there's so much that you do, and your journey has been non-linear in that sense versus, Srishti, your journey. I feel like it's been
The most
very linear. And I've seen that in my own house with my brother, and like, of course, a lot of people around me. How did you have that clarity since the get-go that, okay, I'm going to be doing this, and this is what I want to do, this is what I'm good at, and this is what I'm going to continue to do?
This is what I'm good at.
She's great at what she does.
I'll tell you, I have been acting since I was a child.
Oh,
I
really?
have the kind of things I have done to be able to get away from doing things, or to not, like, if I want to bunk school, I have actually faked a proper knee pain. Like, I've woken up one day and I've said, Mama, I'm getting pain here, here and here. And for like 2-3 days, she was okay. She said that, theek hai, chala jayega and all of that. And then I kept saying, this pain is not going. It's here, here and here. And
how old were you
and
when
that was
you
just
did this?
so that I could get 1 day off from school.
But with that, you'll get 3 months
But
off.
why did you want that 1 day off?
I just hated school. I didn't want to go to school, and I did everything I could. I faked so many things, and I've always been like, mera mind chor ka hai. And an actor should have a chor ka mind.
Yeah.
तो मैंने basically बचपन से ही बहुत झूठ बोला है. मेरा अगर मुझे कुछ करना है और मुझे permission नहीं दिया जाएगा, I will find my way around it. I will give proof, like fake paper documents. I will do all of that. I have also like diverted my landline phone to my cell phone so that I could go out and my mom would still think I'm at home. So I've always wanted to go to this certain college that I will not name.
I'll have to do my
It was
homework.
primarily like, it was a Sindhi college. Now everybody will know.
In Bombay.
In Bombay.
South Bombay.
In town. और मेरा percentage आया था कुछ 79 something, and arts में भी वो cut off नहीं था 79%. And I really wanted to get into that college. I just found a random lawyer in Bandra East Station.
Don't name him.
I don't even remember his name. I don't think he even told me.
यार
his
ऐसी
name.
स्टोरी फिर सुनने का मजा नहीं आ रहा ना. कॉलेज नहीं बता सकते, लॉयर नहीं
ठीक है,
बता
जय हिंद
सकते.
कॉलेज. जय हिंद कॉलेज
ये
है.
तो मैंने
सिंधी-
गैस किया था. देखो
सिंधी
थोड़ा
का-
प्रेशर डाला, निकल गया.
तो मैं एक लॉयर के पास गई, बोला कि सर मैं तो सिंधी हूँ, मुझे मेरा ना एफिडेविट बना लो. मेरा सरनेम है रिंदानी, हालांकि मैं हूँ गुजराती और बंगाली, but my surname is Rindani, which ends with an A and I.
Yeah, which can be equated to a Sindhi.
Correct.
या सखी लुगानी.
Yeah,
Correct.
I'm not Sindhi,
You could
but
get
I
into Jai
could
Hind
be.
right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But you need the lawyer's contact.
But I don't need it.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
need
want
to go to Bandra East Station.
I went to London to study. Thank you so much. Anyway, move on.
My parents didn't save any money. They needed financial education. Anyway, तो फेक एफिडेविट बनाया और उन्होंने कुछ क्वेश्चंस नहीं पूछे और मैंने एडमिशन ले ली. नहीं थे, मैंने उनको खुद बोला हुआ है.
London.
Self-tagged gold digger.
ऐसे तो बनते हैं गोल्ड डिगर्स. एम्पैथाइज विद गोल्ड डिगर्स गाइड.
जिसके पास पैसे होते हैं वो तो बनता नहीं है गोल्ड डिगर.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Somebody who has money could also want more money.
Yeah.
I'm not a gold digger. I feel like, but I'm a little bit like into sugar daddies,
That's such a
That's-
thing. Yeah. I missed out.
It's a thing.
That's another like
I think I'm going to
form
be
of gold digging only.
I'll be a sugar mommy.
What's your type?
What do you mean?
Like men.
Type of daddy or type of relationship. Those are two
Relationship.
different things.
Very different things. Very different things.
Actually, daddy. Let's go with
My
daddy
type of
first.
daddy?
Yeah.
I love salt and pepper hair.
Oh, me too.
Okay.
Oh my
Me
god.
too, yeah.
Stop it.
Dusky.
Dusky for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Deep
Yeah.
voice.
I mean, not very dusky.
And not too like
Yeah, like,
built or anything.
not
I
muscular
like
at
good
all.
shoulders.
I'm okay
you
with
know.
the paunch also. Like that
Yeah,
gives them
soft.
character.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah.
I could do with that, but
Yeah.
but I have a thing for like taller men, so
Yeah,
I like
tall,
height.
tall.
Yeah, me too. And I definitely
I don't want to
like
height
beard.
shame, but Yeah.
But it is
preference
what it is.
होता
Yeah,
है.
and-
It's preference, right?
Yeah. I believe काफी सब चीजों के बारे में बात हमने कर ली already, you know. But since both of you all are married and you know now the cat's out of the bag, right? I want to really touch upon the relationship dynamics and you know how it has evolved over the course of years and how with you know your relationship with sex has evolved along with that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's a very interesting and a very important, relevant topic.
Yeah.
I actually now am a sex educator. And one of the reasons that I do it is my relationship with sex, which was because I don't have another term, it was horrible growing up. Okay, it's such a basic life skill,
Yeah.
which we grow up without,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it has a huge role to play in the formation of our personality, the people who we become.
Yeah.
And you cannot ignore that. It's high time at least we change that
Correct.
for the coming generation. Okay, like I whenever I go take workshops or whatever, of course I
can you
deal.
tell me a little bit about the workshop? Like, what's the age category that you
So
know?
we conduct workshops. I'm going to take the name of the company.
That's
You can
fine.
choose to keep
Yeah.
it on. I work with Untaboo. Okay, Untaboo is a Bombay-based company that does sex ed for. It's been doing it for 12 years or more now.
Wow.
Yeah. So what we do is
Is it a non-profit?
No, it's a private company.
Okay.
We go to schools all over India and we conduct workshops. Our workshops are for kids from the 1st standard to the 12th standard. Of course, sex ed, like the word says, is not just about sex, right? It's a
Of course.
huge umbrella term. So we talk about them, about
All the
them age
subcategories,
appropriately.
correct.
Yeah, all the subcategories, right? But we also make sure we talk to the parents of those kids and the teachers of those kids. And what comes starkly across, okay, the kids anyway don't know much, right? This
Correct.
is the first time they're hearing, but the parents,
They are also
the
unaware.
kind of misinformation,
Mm.
the kind of biases. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What is the female genital?
I
She's
know the
under
answer,
pressure.
but
She
I'm
feels
feeling
like it's gonna
the
be
performance
wrong.
Pressure.
The
The vulva.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phew.
Hey, you guys all slander.
We were both looking at each other.
eyes
Are you
scared
saying
Yeah, that happened, right?
pressure डाल दिया यार? I know.
But
We know, we know.
10%.
को नहीं डाला था ये तो. She was looking at me like
But I felt
like
the pressure. It was
It was getting
reflecting.
I
I'm
swear
just
to
trying
God.
to teach you some
Salonie,
facts,
you were
guys.
looking at me like बोल ना.
You're a very intimidating
जाती
teacher.
मेरा बाप कौन है? Like literally she went like that at me and I'm like, oh, I know the answer.
I'm
I know
just,
the answer.
it's so upsetting to me now. Obviously not when I'm taking a workshop, but I'm just like, people don't know the basic terms. It starts from that.
Correct.
And a lot of things, yeah, gender biases, all of that. So what I'm trying to say is that we've reached a point, I think, we have a lot of exposure now. Times were different पहले. Internet नहीं था.
नहीं था.
ठीक है? तो अगर आपको information नहीं मिल रही तो आपको गलत information भी नहीं मिल रही है. बहुत मुश्किल है ना, where are you going to get your information
Correct.
from?
बहुत
But-
सही चीज है, बहुत simple चीज है, but बहुत सही चीज
Correct.
है. कि अगर information नहीं मिल रही तो गलत भी नहीं मिल रही है.
Correct. But
Right?
galat information can have a huge detrimental
Absolutely.
impact.
Yeah.
So now in this day and age, everyone has access to everything.
Correct.
आप अगर नहीं बताओगे तो उसको कहीं ना कहीं से कुछ ना कुछ पता लग ही जाएगा.
100%.
So बता दो ना. Right?
बिल्कुल.
It
और
becomes
सही
important
बता
now.
दो ना, so that the correct information goes also with the correct communication style, right?
Yeah.
That also really matters, right? Like
Yeah.
most of, I feel, these teenagers are still viewing porn as their first access to,
Yeah, definitely.
how
That's
they
their
view
sex ed.
sex. That's their sex ed.
Yeah.
And that's, that's
Sex
wrong
ed-
on all levels, right? Like, I don't even want to get started about how
100%.
wrong it is, the perception of how they view bodies or how much pressure or how we view visual physical appearance. Like, there's so much, everything is
Your
wrong about it,
expectation
right?
of
Your
the
expectation,
partners.
correct.
So क्या ही relationship होगा यार? You're asking about relationship with sex. I would like to say I don't think I had any growing
Yeah.
up. I wanted to have one and a healthy one, but I don't think
It was
I had
definitely
any.
not healthy. It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, and even when I had boyfriends while growing up, when I look back, I was like, oh my god, I don't even know what I've done.
And the first time I remember when I couldn't do it, I cried because I felt like now this
You're
person is not
incapable,
going to
couldn't
be with
leave
me. I
Yeah.
cried because I felt like I can't do this.
So
So I'll tell you, there are a lot of kids. If it has happened to me, it's probably happened to a lot of younger kids in their not even in their teens. Like I was about 11 or 12.
Wow.
And I know that I had started exploring my sexuality in some way. I didn't know what sex was, but I had started feeling myself and feeling some kind of stimulation.
Correct.
And I knew that I was liking that feeling. And I knew, but somewhere in the back of my head, I felt like this is not the right, something is wrong about what I'm doing, and something's not right about it, or maybe it's prohibited or restricted. Like I shouldn't be doing this.
Somehow we know, na? It's so
something
weird.
Somewhere at the back of your head, you know कि ये गलत कर रहे हो तुम, ये चुपके से करना है, ये सबके सामने नहीं करना है, ठीक है?
हाँ.
तो ये मैं करती थी और फिर मैं भगवान से प्रार्थना करती थी कि I'm not going to do this again, I'm sorry. And then I would do it again because you feel good doing it. You can't control it. And then it's funny. I watched a movie where I finally learned that if you have sex, it was Salam Namaste. Jahan pe they do something where they're together and they're doing similar actions that I used to do with my teddy bear, and I felt like, oh, okay, now this woman has gone and gotten pregnant. ये pregnant हो गई है, मतलब am I pregnant with my teddy bear? And it sounds hilarious right now when I speak about it, but for the longest time, till I understood how children are born and how pregnancy happens, I thought I was pregnant with my teddy bear, and it was traumatizing.
I'm sorry, I'm
telling you,
I'm not laughing.
Until last year, I couldn't tell anybody. Only until last year I realized that why am I hiding the fact that I was a sexually active 11-year-old.
How your relationship with sex has changed after marriage, specifically with the kind of profession that you guys are in. Such a hectic life, and odd hours of working, freelancing, and like going off for long shoots, etc. So is there a difference in your sex drive? Are you guys actually scheduling sex?
So, for me, a lot changed after I met my husband. Like I told you, my relationship with sex was really bad. And even though I had boyfriends, they really couldn't make it any better. Till I met my husband, who's also 11 years elder to me. Also very progressive, seen the world, explored his sexuality before he met me. So there was a lot to learn there. It kind of opened up conversations and doors I didn't even know existed. Okay. So when we started dating, of course, it took time for me to completely open up, be vulnerable, be accepting that there are things that I don't know about, because by that time you've grown up, right? And you're just like, aise hi hota hai.
And you're supposed to know.
Yeah.
So, quote unquote, if you don't know, then
even to have an open conversation for him, because I never did, with my previous boyfriend. Nobody wanted to talk about it. They just wanted to do it. Kar lo, baat mat karo. So communication becomes key. It anyway is key in any relationship, but particularly when you're in this field, I think to be able to have that conversation and to be receptive of it. If I want to talk to you and you're not receptive of it, there'll come a time I'll stop talking to you about it.
Correct.
You can't close that door. It has to always be open, no matter how uncomfortable it makes you. That truly makes a lot of difference. So, scheduling sex, I haven't reached that point in my relationship or my marriage yet. But I have heard of it. And I don't think there is anything wrong with it.
Oh, not at all.
I think it shows that you care.
Yeah,
it shows that this is important.
Yeah.
Your scheduling things means they are important to you, right?
Yeah.
If that works for you, do it. But do it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
And for me, I feel like in my previous relationships, I've somehow always had to, in a strange way, I don't know if begging is the wrong word, but I've always had to ask for that intimacy. And I feel like somewhere it started feeling like I'm begging for it, or I'm pleading for it. Because after a point, and we were not even living together. I'm talking about my previous relationships where we didn't live together. So if you do meet after some time, you want to get close, right? You want an idea of intimacy for a woman is very different from what sometimes men want.
Correct.
They just want to
I think it's very individualistic also.
I think it's
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. But my idea of intimacy was completely different. Like I wanted to spend like quality time with this person and really be like build to the level where, we get to the part.
Correct.
But I didn't feel like there was any reciprocation from the other end. And then when I met my husband, I really sexual
Yeah, you feel
post-coitus, that feeling of
correct.
feeling empowered or feeling like, okay, I
Sexy.
love my body and
Yeah,
sexy.
Yeah, I feel
That
like
was the first time I ever felt that
Yeah.
with my
wow.
now husband. And that's when I actually, like, I may have orgasmed
Yeah.
before in my life, but
Correct.
this was a new feeling.
Correct.
This was better than an orgasm for me,
Correct.
at least.
Correct.
Because maybe I was seeking this feeling for the longest time.
Correct.
And what you were saying about scheduling sex, that is something we actually do, because
Oh,
both
you
of
do?
us have been on a certain medication that decreases libido.
Is it psychology, like mental health?
Yeah, they're
anxiety,
antidepressants.
Hmm.
He's had anxiety for the longest time since he was a kid. It was mostly genetic, like even his mother had it, his grandfather had it, so it was there in the system. And I think I got it after I met him. You know, sometimes it just passes on.
This is not.
It happens.
I'm in
No, but it passes on. Your partner's anxiety passes on to you.
Yeah.
Or
that's
maybe
why
sometimes when somebody is more aware of mental health, they make you realize that maybe you also have been dealing with it, but you never really addressed it.
Yeah.
So I think that happened with me. He maybe enlightened me about certain behaviors that became very extreme,
Some
because I
patterns.
also became more open about, and I became more vulnerable around him. So a lot of my behaviors were very, very alarming to him, which made him realize that maybe I also need help. So coming to the point that we both are on medication, which is why our libido is now like it's up and down and
correct. It keeps fluctuating.
And mostly it's on a low. Like you're not really feeling the
that mad
वो
urge.
moment में जो एक वो होता है वो नहीं होएगा.
Spontaneity
हाँ,
नहीं है, कम
वो
है.
नहीं होता. वो एक बैलेंस में रहते हो तुम.
So that's where scheduling sex actually really
हम
comes in
लेते हैं
handy.
पिल ब्रेक. हम डिसाइड करते हैं कि आज हम लेंगे एक पिल ब्रेक, और ये डॉक्टर्स ने बोला है कि इफ यू फील लाइक इट्स अफेक्टिंग योर सेक्सुअल लाइफ, you take a pill break. And the next day you won't even have to schedule it. You'll feel it because those feelings just come back.
Yeah.
And then it's nice. That's also a fun way to do it. So
she's so cute, and then you.
Yeah, it's fun. So we plan it. We plan it like a date night.
Then it's very nice.
Then it's then it's fun.
Okay, come back. We'll think about it later.
Hello.
Okay, so we've come to that segment where we're going to be playing a little game. I wanted to do this round of drum roll, body positivity affirmations. So the trick to playing this game is that we need to add a little Bollywood masala to it, which means that all these body positivity affirmations need to be really famous Bollywood dialogues. Now we can reimagine them, or we can say it as it is. You know, we can basically do some improv, right?
Fine,
And you're playing with us.
You're
right?
playing with us, no?
No, yeah.
What? Why
I'm
would
not
we
playing
play
with
against each other? That will be so
I'm
boring.
not losing. You
you think
you
she's
play
going to
with us.
win?
She's very good at this.
Chalo, theek hai, I'll play, but will you guys help me out?
Okay.
But
we'll
then
have-
I only know Shah Rukh
Okay,
Khan
okay.
dialogues.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Nah,
I'm not a Bollywood person.
No,
you know.
you
Only from the West.
We'll give you dialogues and you
your
have to make it up.
audience is watch Bollywood at least.
That's why
live.
I call people who know Bollywood. No.
Chalo, let's go.
Okay, chalo.
I've got my first one. Yeah.
Okay,
go
say.
ahead. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Kaun hai ye?
ये dialogue.
कौन है ये?
No, I was gonna say मैं अपनी favorite हूँ.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, you don't have to change it.
You don't even have to
Yeah.
change it.
ये
मैं
prepare करके
अपनी
आई है
favorite
इसका ही
हूँ.
game है ना.
हाँ ये
ये
तू
prepare
लिख के
करके
आई है
आई
ना?
है.
तेरा गेम था ना, तू लिख के आई है ना?
You guys just coaxed me into playing with you guys so that you have another loser.
No, but I'll
here.
give you that. That was a good one.
Good
That
one,
was a really
right?
good one.
जा सिमरन जा, खा ले अपने पराठे.
Oh God.
Nice. Okay.
बॉडी शेमिंग पे बॉडी शेमिंग, बॉडी शेमिंग पे बॉडी शेमिंग, बॉडी शेमिंग पे बॉडी शेमिंग.
थप्पड़ से डर नहीं लगता है साहब, बॉडी शेमिंग से लगता है.
Okay. My body is my body, nobody else's body.
That's no dialogue.
That is a dialogue. It is a dialogue.
Is it?
My business is my business, no one else's business.
That's none of your business.
My business is my business, none of your
So you're
business.
saying my body is my body, none of
None of your body.
Because of this fumble, she doesn't get it.
No.
She's disqualified.
You understood, na? It was a dialogue. Yes, I tweaked.
Say it properly. My body is my body, none
My body is my body, none of your body.
ठीक है. कौन है वो जिसने दोबारा मुड़कर मुझे देखा और जज किया?
That was nice. That was really nice. Say nothing. Say.
कभी कभी लगता है अपन ही सबसे ज्यादा सेक्सी है.
पहली बार इन द हिस्ट्री ऑफ द पी रूम
Yeah.
कॉन्वर्सेशंस जो होस्ट है वही गेम जीत गई है.
वही बोल रही है मैं ही गेम खिलाऊंगी,
मैं ही जीतूंगी, हैम्पर भी मैं ही ले जाऊंगी.
तो
यूकोलेले जो सलोनी लाई है वो भी ले
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now that we're almost towards the end of the episode,
great episode, by the way.
I think it can become greater because I have a very cool idea.
What?
I feel like we all have a music talent in common, you know. Let's surprise our audiences
So like what? Make a song.
and maybe we could make a parody or something on the theme that we've sort of
It's our forte.
हाँ करे हो जाए फिर
चलो
चलो
चलो.
okay
पहले मुझे दिया. Okay, so
Let's do it.
are we writing something? Let's write something.
Yeah, let's write it.
I have this song in mind that maybe we could like do some parody on. Remember that song दिल है छोटा सा
Oh,
हाँ.
छोटी सी आशा. It's one of my favorite songs also.
मस्ती भरी.
change the line, na?
हाँ.
What can we do?
Okay, थोड़ा research करते हैं ना.
No, wait.
We can start with this. Okay. Request है छोटा सा, छोटी सी आशा. What requests do we have? Tinder, green flag, like we can put in all of these elements.
One eternity later.
रिक्वेस्ट है छोटा सा, छोटी सी आशा, पहले टिंडर डेट पे ग्रीन फ्लैग की आशा, सेक्सुअल इंटरकोर्स में ऑर्गेज्म की आशा, सिचुएशनशिप में कमिटमेंट की आशा. रिक्वेस्ट है छोटा सा, छोटी सी आशा, घर से निकली है शॉर्ट स्कर्ट में साशा, टांगों पे बाल है, चेहरे पे मूछे, वो तो बहुत खुश है, तुम्हें क्यों निराशा. रिक्वेस्ट है छोटा सा, छोटी सी आशा, भड़क जाऊं मैं आज तो ऐसे 200 सालों की भड़ास हो जैसे, शादी करके मैं ओढ़ू ना चुनरिया, आपके टाइम पास के लिए ना पैदा करूं गुड़िया, टाइम लूंगी अपना चाहे कहो बुढ़िया. रिक्वेस्ट है छोटा सा, छोटी सी आशा, 2024 में लेट्स एंड दिस तमाशा. ये ओके बाय.
Hi guys, if you like this episode, I say do not keep it as a secret. Like it, share it with everyone far and wide, and make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on such cool conversations. Okay, bye.